I'm 7 and here are my thoughts. Yesterday, a 70-year-old man hacked his 74-year-old wife with a hatchet and then took his own life with a chainsaw. I can think of a lot of ways to die, and that would definitely not be one of them. Today, a coward attacked a small church in a small community, murdering 26 people. This coward came to the church and began firing as he was walking around the church, to the side, back, front, whatever. Walking around the church, firing into the church. Couldn't see what he was shooting at. Like a video game, you know? You don't know anything, you just pulling the trigger. And after he walked around the church, shooting, then he walks into the church and finishes shooting other people. There was a 9-year-old girl that actually got out without getting hit. 26 people dead right now, more still critical in surgery, including a 5-year-old. 7-year-old's not committed. 2 years old was the youngest who died. Now, I don't care who you are. When you murder children, what are you saying? What are you saying about yourself and about your belief system? After this coward shot the people inside the church, he turned and walked from the church, exiting the church, moving towards his car, when the person across from the church who lived there saw what was going on, realized what was happening, grabbing his own weapon and shooting this man, causing him to drop his weapon. He continued to flee to his car, where he took off, and this individual who lived across the street from the church, who had shot this person, chased after him. And in a short time, the Duke crashed and was dead from the gunshot wounds that the neighbor had done. Had the neighbor not done that, had the man across the street not done that, who knows what else would have happened. If you want to fight a war with ambush, bullshit, cowardly tactics, then you are a terrorist. Plain and simple. And I have given this a little bit of thought. I believe that the internet and all the propaganda that is out there is radicalizing American citizens to join in force to do whatever is needed to be done. And I believe that the people that are pulling this shit for the second time in 2 months, a big gun catastrophe, if they have not already started to call for gun control, I can guarantee you they will. Because the gun killed these people, not the bad person behind the gun. And there is where the liberal logic is so stupid. You see, because bad people with evil in their heart are going to find any means necessary to do the bad, hateful, evil thing inside of them. Whether that's kidnapping children, keeping them prisoner for years and years and years, whether that's kidnapping people and murdering them in your home, or building a bomb, pressure bomb out of a pressure cooker, or knife, or your bare hands. If you have evil in your heart, if you have hate in your heart, and you want to let that hate out on the world around you, don't blame the tool, because the tool is the thing that stopped. A gun stopped this man. So let's not go into this gun controversy. However, realizing that bad people are going to do bad things because that's what's in their heart. That's what's in their mind. That's the image they have of the world, of themselves. It's all perception. I've already explained this. It's perception. The perception of the individual, be it whatever. I know a lot more about this story than what I'm saying, but I'm not a news reporter, okay? I'm not a professional. I'm just here to give you my thoughts, and I'm giving you my thoughts. And for those of you who would like to critique me, please understand, I don't leave this house. So if you don't like my clock, and you don't like my teeth, and you don't like the way I talk, or my cadence, or forgetting myself, then please go find somebody else that you like to listen to. I am here to speak my mind, to tell you what I feel about things. And if I get passionate about something when it concerns my family, I don't need your beratement. Okay? I'm not a television show. I'm a human being. And this is my life. And this is my thoughts. I am not claiming that any group radicalized this individual, but it would not be far from rational to understand, just as ISIS has radicalized individuals, say in New York City, to run a vehicle down the road, so other people who hate America so much, or hate this or hate that or whatever, they have all that stuff inside of them. If you have hate and evil inside of you, it doesn't really, there's no reason that you would behave in the way that you're behaving other than being brainwashed, radicalized, whatever you want to call it. And until we, the people, start focusing on what we should be focusing on, loving our neighbors, looking out for each other, taking care of the group that we're in, things like this are going to happen more and more. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if there's probably another one next month, especially if it is engineered and driven by the narrative line of taking guns away from Americans. I'm sorry. It's been a right in this country since the country's inception. And even though amendments can be added and taken away, the belief, the heart, in the heart, you can't take that away. My love of this country, my love of my fellow human beings, far outweighs whatever propaganda you would like to spill. So tonight I close with a sad heart, because when 50 people walk into a church and are doing whatever they do in churches, praying, singing, worshiping, getting ministered to by the minister, who is also dead, and his daughter, 14 years old, who's also dead, to have a coward outside your home outside the house of worship, on what we used to call hallowed ground, where sanctuaries are supposed to be no zones for obvious reasons. Unarmed, worshiping patrons. 50 people walked in. 26 lost their lives. 24 or 26, 20-something injured. A 9-year-old child is the only one that I know of that did not get hit or killed. Bad people do bad things. Period. If you don't like it, then start being that good person that you would like other people to be. Lead by example. Leave your comments.